and ending with John the Chosen One, creating more space than a washing machine with the door left wide open. And hey, door is now closed on the opponents. That's game. What's it gonna be? Vote now for your top play of the week. You can be featured on 2K TV. Send us your plays on social media with the hashtag 2KTVWow. Well, look at the time. I gotta go. Keep those great plays coming, and I'll see you next.
Well, Grant, it's still early in the season, but when you're on a team, do you have a good sense of where you stand in the league at this point?
Well, it's hard.
Look for Milwaukee. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. Connaughton comes in for Ingles. And James is subbed in for Drew Holiday. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Diallo's checked in for Joseph. Setting the floor for the Pistons. Alec Burks is out there with Hamidou Diallo. Then it's Isaiah Stewart. Then there's Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's Bey in at the 3, the small forward. Diallo finds Burks. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
You know, and where the Bucks seem to dominate every year is on the glass, particularly at the defensive end. #1 in the league the last 4 seasons.
Ibaka, he's checked in for the Bucks. Noel, he's checked in for the Pistons. Bagley comes in for Bogdanovic. Here's James. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to go on Nerlens Noel. Grant, I guess for the Bucks, hey, you can't teach size.
And they're good fundamentally as well, B.A. I mean, they block out, they fight to maintain position. If you're going to beat them, it probably won't be with second chance points.
Pass to Bey. Noel with it. That's Ibaka defending. Outside Burks. 5 on the clock. Driving inside. From the low block. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
The explosive leaping of Burks serves him well in completing plays like that.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Detroit.
They came out firing from deep. It's always good for a team's confidence when you can start a game that hot.
They've also been consistently getting themselves to the line tonight, picking up plenty of points off free throws.
Hill against Diallo. Can't get it to drop. Good work defensively by Hill. The Bucks have gone only 2 of 6 from the field. James against Burks. Jacks up a 3. The rebound by Diallo. For Detroit, they've got 7 of 13 shots to drop. And it's Bey. That time on the assist from Diallo. Bey's got 13 now.
They have leaned on him all quarter, and it has worked to perfection.
And stolen by Bagley. Shot from 12. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
He's a regular at the free throw line. Burks knows how to put the onus on the officials.
The Bucks shooting around 33%. Not the best offensive efficiency. Here are the 5 Detroit has to start the second. Isaiah Stewart out there with Duran. Then there's Bojan Bogdanovic. Then it's Corey Joseph. And it's Burks in at the 2 spot.
Throw it up to the rim and let Giannis hammer it home. Never a bad idea.
So, Smitty, you think the Pistons are ready to become the bad boys of the league again?
B.A., they're not really that kind of team. They're built more around offensive firepower, not the defense and rebounding that was their trademark in the old days.
Oh, and the jam by James. Part of MP's appeal when he was drafted was his potential to be a leader, a role his team hopes he'll grow into.
Yeah, you heard that about him back in college, that the locker room looked to him. I could definitely see that translating to the league over time.
Detroit has gotten 6 of 11 threes to go in this game. On the wing, Burks. Antetokounmpo covering. Here's Duren. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
At 6'11", it's a short trip for Duren up to the rim, and the rookie powers it down with enthusiasm.
And slammed it home, and a foul. A chance at another point at the line. That's on Isaiah Stewart.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. You know, for this Bucks team, they seem to play together as well as any team we've seen recently.
Yeah, this team has a bunch of players who complement each other very well. And they've got so many different ways that they can play on the floor. That's what makes them so successful. Well, that and Giannis.
The kick out to Ingles. They get it back. Antetokounmpo, the pass to James. Now Holiday. 6 on the shot clock. Tries again. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's on Alec Burks.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
In the past, you'd see coaches use the fire and brimstone approach. We don't see that much anymore, Smitty.
No, times have changed. It's still okay to get emotional and do some hard coaching, but now you have to stay in control, or sometimes you will lose the player's respect.
A Defensive Player of the Year winner, Antetokounmpo affects so many shots with his length.
Pass to Holiday. And here's James. Back to Lopez. Antetokounmpo, the pass to James. The Bucks need to get up a shot here. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Pistons. And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
Oh, now that was a block. Some much-needed energy there to jumpstart them back into this game.
The Pistons have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Detroit calls timeout. They just couldn't come out on top last time they took on the Bucks. That one in Milwaukee.
And they want to avoid getting in foul trouble again. That's what really hurt them against this team last time.
A really embarrassing loss indeed, and one that they will hopefully learn from. Got to keep your hands to yourself sometimes, or it could cost you the game.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Stewart finds Bogdanovich. Here's Joseph. Rejected by Antetokounmpo. And it's going to be out of bounds. Detroit will have another go. 5 to shoot. Here's Joseph.
I don't know how many misses that is in a row, but I know it's ugly.
Right wing. And Antetokounmpo with the basket on the assist from James. Antetokounmpo's got 14. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Bucks.
They are making a statement so far on the defensive end, sending shots away in incredible fashion, loving the hustle.
And we got to also mention their intensity on defense so far. I mean, the number of steals they've collected has been substantial.
Burks against James. And it's James with the jam.
What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boys.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Forget just laying it in. He wanted to make a statement.
Outside Bogdanovich. Pass to Stewart. Over Antetokounmpo. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
Right idea, but just too much heat on him defensively, even with the fadeaway.
They've closed the gap over the last few possessions, but can they push through and grab the lead?
This is the tricky part. Having enough left in the tank to finish the job.
Now Bogdanovich. Outside Burks. Here's Joseph. Check by James. High arcing shot. Rejected by Antetokounmpo. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Allen, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Bay, he's checked in for the Pistons. Diallo comes in for Burks.
It's been so fun to watch the growth of Isaiah Stewart. This is a big man who continues to show impressive strides.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the continuity for the Bucks is a strength. Chris Middleton said, quote, "We've been through every type of situation, so you know what to expect. There's no need to worry about failing because you know what you need to do." Ryan, some call it corporate knowledge.
Well, key aspect when it comes to NBA Dusties. Thanks, Allie. Noel, he's checked in for the Pistons. Bagley comes in for Bogdanovich. Bay from long range. That is now his 7th field goal in 10 attempts. Impressive. And Stewart has quickly become a valuable player in this team's rotation.
B.A., I like his hustle on both ends of the floor, and he gets after it on the glass. This guy wants to keep getting more minutes and have more responsibility.
A great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. Outside Bagley.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Back to Joseph.
2 minutes.
The rebound by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's James. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
I like his aggressive approach this quarter, getting to the line and creating foul problems for the opposition. And in Jaden Ivey and Jalen Duren, the Pistons taking arguably the 2 best athletes in the 22 draft. The youth movement is on, and Detroit is definitely fun to watch.
Bojan Bogdanovich checked in for Diallo. Pass to Noel. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Second personal.
You have to think with this Pistons squad that all eyes are on the future as opposed to the here and now. Young guys focus on reaching their potential.
Bobby Portis is checked in for Milwaukee. Connaughton comes in for Drew Holiday. So where do you see the ceiling for this younger Pistons team as they continue to grow?
You know, B.A., it's always difficult to predict the limits of a team. But as long as they continue to steadily develop, they could become a unit with playoff potential.
Bogdanovich finds Bagley. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll... First half comes to a conclusion.
At the end of the first half, with the score, your Bucks 49, the Pistons 50.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon... Bucks making a change here. James is checked in. And a switch here also for Detroit. Bagley's checked in. James against Bay. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
Gotta appreciate the decisiveness of Giannis. Rolling with purpose after setting the screen.
Giannis and Lopez are the bigs. MP is out there with Drew Holiday. And it's Ingles in at the 3 slot. That's the group from Milwaukee right now. Bay outside. Pass to Bogdanovich. Antetokounmpo with the block. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo is checked in for the Bucks. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play.
Hate to see that. I know everyone's mind is on the play, but you got to protect the ball.
Throws it up high, and Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
There are no easy comebacks, but they really had to dig deep for this one.
Tremendous composure on display. When they were down big, they did not panic. They just stuck with the game plan.
Bogdanovich up top. He's covered by Holiday. Fader on the way. Back to Burks. Pass to Bagley. The rebound by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo's got 6 rebounds now in the game. James outside. Back to Antetokounmpo. Up high and down it goes on the lob.
Everyone loves the alley-oop play, B.A.
Yep, one of the prettiest in basketball. Detroit has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Back to Burks. Pass to Bogdanovich. Now here's Stewart. 6 to shoot. Now Bagley. Antetokounmpo covering. Bagley passes to Burks. Bogdanovich from long range. Offensive rebound. Stewart. Soft touch off the glass. Stewart's got 5 points.
Love the activity of Stewart, making himself useful on the offensive glass.
And he's going for the lob. And Giannis throws it down.
And he's been an ideal teammate tonight. He's really creating plenty of looks with his passing.
There's been an emphasis on ball movement, and he's been a major catalyst.
Detroit calls timeout.
And last season, Giannis passing Kareem Abdul-Jabbar as the Bucks' all-time leading scorer. He wants to finish his career in Milwaukee, so that total bound to grow.
A different look for Milwaukee. Ibaka, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Portis comes in for Ingles. And it's Connaughton in for Holiday. Duren, he's checked in for the Pistons. Noel comes in for Bagley. Connaughton against Bogdanovich. Shoots over Connaughton. Misses off the left iron. And Grant, both Giannis and Kareem dominated the paint, but they get it done differently.
Yeah, that they do. Kareem, possibly the best ever in the post, whereas Giannis might be the most dominant slasher and driver in league history.
The Pistons trailing. Burks passes to Bogdanovich. Back to Burks. Hey, from long range. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Bojan Bogdanovich. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the line for 2. Ivy's checked in for the Pistons. James passes to Portis. James with the ball. Pass to Ibaka. There's the triple. And Ivy pulls it down. Detroit has gone 7 for 17 from 3-point range so far in this matchup. There's the drive. Boom! He jams it straight down.
And he is a hard charger. Ivy only plays at full speed. A great burst on his drives.
1:16 left in the third. James finds Ibaka. Alley-oop up top. Hammer it home.
I'll tell you, for a veteran, Ibaka still gets sky high on these alley-oops.
Connaughton against Burks. Pass to Duren. Outside Burks. Takes it inside. Shoots over Connaughton. Milwaukee with the rebound.
Trying to take advantage of soft defense. He might have gotten over-eager.
James outside. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets the 3-second call. And some chance. So it's Milwaukee easily grabbing this one. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
And that about wraps it up. For Steve Smith, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. Thanks for being with us. We'll see you next time.
MP, thanks for stopping by.
Come on, man. I always got time for you, Fred.
Novo negócio com mano recentemente solto. Mais preparado e mais bem cauteloso e mais alinhado que antes. Era sedã vermelho. Não piso no freio, não traga amassado. Respiração acelerada e super... Imagine que tragédia. Eu posso Peço Deus que me perdoe, por isso mais duro pra casa eu não posso voltar. Não dificultar o ganho por bem ou por mal, vou ter que levar amassado. Especialista eu não traga amassado. Se tá na lista eu não trago amassado. Busco no asfalto eu não trago amassado. Se adrenalina é o que move o coração. Eu sou mais preciso, eu te deixo chocado. Encomenda, encomendar, eu não trago amassado. Especialista eu não traga. Tá na lista eu não traga. No asfalto eu não traga. Adrenalina é o que move o... Eu sou mais preciso, eu te... Encomendar, eu não traga massa. Boa mesa de xadrez, o rei não vai pelo peão. Marco a peça na mão, eu posso ir com a estratégia como segurança que segue vigia os meus passos na loja. Ele não importa, é igual a mim, foi... Rompe a dignidade, ele trouxe de volta. Ele tá na moda, ele muda um homem, o poder atrás toda a sua volta. Ele é o que você mais precisa pra ter na mão aquela... Encosta, 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 encosta. Vou querer minha cota, encosta. Novo, novo negócio com mano recentemente surdo. Mais preparado e mais bem cauteloso e mais alinhado que antes. Era sedã vermelho, não piso no freio, não traga amassado. Coração acelerado e super...
MP, have a seat.
How you doing, Coach?
What?
I said, how you doing, Coach?
Oh. Sorry. What'd you say?
I said, how you doing, man?
Oh, great. I'm great.
What's going on, man? First time we met, you gave me a speech about Tribe being the greatest group of all time. This don't sound like Tribe.
Well, I just don't want to be closed-minded and thought I'd try some new stuff out.
All right.
Expand my musical palette.
How you digging that so far?
I don't know yet. But, look, obviously I didn't ask you here to talk about music, and not one for speeches, so I'll just say, congrats. You're running with the starters next time out.
Stop playing on that. Let's go!
Hey, you've done everything right and then some. But you can't let up, though, all right?
No, that is not an issue at all, Coach. Oh, I can't wait to see my name up on that board in the locker room, man.
We're really excited for you, MP. You just keep doing what you're doing, and this is just the beginning.
I got you, Coach. Let's go!
Big news, big news. Rookie standout MP will be...
Okay, everybody bring it in. Let's go, let's go.
All right.
Yeah. Come on, guys, let's go. All right, guys, I'll make this quick.
All right.
Now,
Yeah.
as we all know, this is our beloved rookie MP's first game in the starting lineup.
Let's get speech.
You guys are one step ahead of me today.
What's new, Coach?
Okay. MP, it's all you, kid. Rally the troops.
Not really setting me up for success there, Coach G, but it's all good. Y'all already know what it is. Now just remember, you may have 100 games in your career, 1,000 if you're lucky, but only won't be my first start, so don't mess this up out there. Yeah, I'm messing with y'all. That's why I rock with y'all, for real. Y'all always keep me honest.
Is this speech gonna end anytime soon, Rook? We got a shoot around.
I got you, Coach. Let's bring it in. Win on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Win!
Well, at this early stage of the season, what's the biggest challenge for a team, Grant?
Well, you know, B.A., early on, some teams know what kind of club they are. But for a lot of teams that had some turnover or coaching change, it's about finding who you are, finding your identity, figuring out what style is going to work.
Here's the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. Giannis and Lopez are the bigs. Drew Holiday out there with MP. And it's Ingles in at the small forward. 4 on the clock. Shoots it from the high post. No good. A bit long that time. James outside. Back to Antetokounmpo. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. A step back shot. Prince can't hit. Here's Milwaukee. This game against Minnesota is the first time they've met this year.
They didn't give up a single victory to this team last regular season, which went according to script.
Offensive rebound. Here's Antetokounmpo. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First personal foul.
So many times, Giannis forces his man into a foul. As a defender, you can't give him anything easy. That leads to a lot of contact.
And that one falls for Antetokounmpo. Well, you know the Timberwolves are a young squad, Doris. When will it be their time, you think?
I think, B.A., when you have a talent that is the anchor of your organization, which they have in Karl Anthony Towns, Cat is one of the most talented big men, most polished offensive players that we've seen in the NBA. Couple him with Anthony Edwards and Rudy Gobert, and I think you now have to start looking to be a consistent winner. I am anxious to see what this team does this year.
Now here's Towns. Last game for him, he picked up 13. Baseline jumper right on the money.
In the modern NBA, the three-level score is so hard to deal with. Karl Anthony Towns in the mid-range, that's money.
James against Russell. James passes to Antetokounmpo.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though. Outside Edwards. And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Towns passes to Edwards. Clock at 6. Rebound, Milwaukee. They defeated Detroit in their last game.
Hey, their activity on defense was terrific. It was just full effort at that end of the floor and a bunch of blocks to show for it.
The best defenses do a great job of protecting the rim. That team did not give an inch. They defended and contested every shot.
The first one falls. And he makes both free throws. And here's Russell. A 17-point game for him in the win against the Suns in Phoenix. Pass to Edwards. Here's Prince from downtown. Outside Russell. Puts up a three. Giannis with the rebound. The Bucks have gone 1 for 3 so far. Here's James. And play stops as it looks like an over-the-back call here.
The way he was going over and through the man in front of him, he should have known the whistle was coming.
Well, silly foul. He realized it when it happened. That's where you'd like to see him show a little bit more discipline.
Gobert finds Russell. Giannis with the rebound. Antetokounmpo has got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to James. And he lobs it up to the rim. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
Throw it up to the rim and let Giannis hammer it home. Never a bad idea.
Here's Russell. Rejected by Antetokounmpo.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling.
Oh, big finish!
Oh, did you see that? And they're building on their lead, doing whatever they can to blow this game open.
One of the things they're doing is identifying favorable matchups and then going at them.
Timeout called, the Timberwolves. Their last game, a win against the Suns. Looking to carry it into this one.
Yeah, they connected from outside all game. And the defense had absolutely no answer for it.
It's always a good thing when the defense is scrambling. Whenever there was open space on the perimeter, their shooters were able to locate it.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Russell against James. Shot to end the cold streak. And Russell finishes it off.
Okay, D'Angelo Russell mixing in a little interior work. Not bashful. Well, you consider D'Angelo Russell and the fact that he's been a part of multiple organizations. Obviously, he has been a frequent trade piece. The one question is, can he stick with one franchise and establish some success?
4 on the clock. Picked it. Here's Edwards.
Anthony Edwards is a load to handle as a defender. This guy's got the frame and the skill to make it very difficult.
And he knocks down the first one. And the Timberwolves will... The Timberwolves trail. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. And it's Prince in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Gobert finds Russell. And they recover it. Pass to Prince. Outside for Russell. Shot clock at 2. Again, Russell missing. Well, his trade activity says something about how desirable Russell is as a player.
I think he's a guy any team could want on their roster because of his scoring capabilities. Very capable of huge nights in the NBA, but the other aspect that's so important, his ability as a setup guy.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. Well, Giannis Antetokounmpo has won MVPs, Defensive Player of the Year, and a championship. But he says, quote, I am not satisfied. As the leader of this team, that's the tone I set. I don't care about trophies. I care about getting better, and that's what I've done my entire career. Brian, he stays focused.
Nose to the grindstone, Al. Thanks for that. Shot is good by Edwards.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
Milwaukee in the lead. James outside. Oh, there's the alley. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
Gotta appreciate the decisiveness of Giannis. Rolling with purpose after setting the screen.
Outside Edwards. Back to Russell. Pass to Prince. Edwards with it. Outside Russell. And again, it's Minnesota converting.
Well, the more experience you get in understanding how to run pick and roll, the better you become. D'Angelo Russell improving his decision-making.
Back to Antetokounmpo. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Here in quarter 2, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
Well, their hands resulting in plenty of steals in the early going, keeping the opposition there off balance.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
And here are the Timberwolves, stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. Right side, Russell. Pass to Towns. That shot's good. Russell making the play. Russell's got his 3rd assist of the night. The Bucks trail. James outside. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Rudy Gobert picks one up, and we know dead ball situations are where some fans change the channel. Doris, has the league done enough to discourage intentional fouls?
Every form of media, to me, BA, is trying to capture the imagination of their fans. So anything that enhances your product is something that in the long term is going to do well for you.
Here's Russell. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
What we know about D'Angelo Russell is this guy is a dynamic, aggressive scorer. The key is he's got to extend his minutes playing under control. If he does that, lights out.
Noel, he's checked in for Edwards. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Bobby Portis is checked in for Lopez.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. McDaniels checked in. Minnesota with the ball. They're on a 14-5 run. Pass to Noel. Now here's Towns. Fires for 3. The rebound by Ingles.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
James with the ball. Now guarded by McDaniels. Here's Noel. Back to Daniels. Now Towns. And that bucket makes him 4 for 7 today. Good production.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
And Towns' three-pointer is elite. But some don't think centers should float around beyond the arc. What's the balance there, you think, Grant?
Well, I mean, first of all, it just shows how the game has evolved with big guys shooting like him. The bottom line, just play with aggression and don't settle. That triple is a weapon. You also got to use your size and skill inside just as often.
Here's James. Minnesota with a rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now.
2 minutes remaining in the half. 2 minutes.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Took them a while to find their rhythm, but they're rolling now and could win this going away. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
On the court right now for the Bucks. Giannis and Lopez are the bigs. MP is out there with Drew Holiday. And it's Ingles in at the small forward position.
Second personal foul. First team.
And he can't get the first one.
At the line for the Bucks, James.
And he sinks the second. Minnesota in the lead. Outside Edwards. Back to Russell. Now Gobert. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. To the wing on the left. Just 5 to shoot. Fires in the triple.
A good percentage of Taurean Prince shots are from distance, and you can see why right there.
On the wing, Ingles. James outside. Over Edwards. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good. The Timberwolves shooting around 50% of the game so far. Uses the glass on the layup. And now a 10-point Minnesota lead.
This team looks so focused out there trying to increase their lead.
You know, they can make things much easier on themselves in the fourth if they just have a few more possessions like that.
And it's going to be a 3-second call.
3-second violation.
And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
Yeah, I love that they maintain the defensive energy even when they're behind.
Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Pass to Prince. Knocked loose. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Prince has got 5 points now in the quarter.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
To stop the run. The Bucks rebound. Pass to James. Back to Antetokounmpo. Over Towns. Antetokounmpo can't connect.
Well, when 0-for-3 start to the half, you need to pick it up and start to put some pressure on your opponent.
And it's Russell on the drive. Basket counts. Russell's got 7 points.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
And we just had to see that mobile one drive one more time. Great stuff.
Yeah, taking the onus on himself to make something happen. Got it into the teeth of the defense and made them pay. The officials were right on top of that one.
That free throw, good from James.
Now for MP, remember, this guy was booed on draft night. He came into the league with the fans against him, but I think MP is using that as fuel.
No question, you have to. It's a tough spot to come into, but MP is going to try to win over the fans. Pass to Russell. There's the three. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Here's James. Tipped.
Wow, great defensive play by Anthony Edwards, engaged on that end of the floor right now.
From deep. The rebound by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo's got 11 rebounds in the game. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the NBA expanding its footprint through video games. Commissioner Adam Silver said, quote, there's an opportunity to capture a new kind of fan who isn't currently watching our games, but who is playing NBA 2K. By learning
Substitution on the court. At the line for the Bucks, Giannis Antetokounmpo. One shot.
That one misses for Antetokounmpo.
You gotta love Giannis's commitment to delivering a superstar performance for his team. The effort he puts out on the floor really can't be overstated. Slams it down with two hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. The T-Wolves on top, up by
60.
And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. The backcourt is Russell and Edwards. Kyle Anderson is out there with Jaden McDaniels, and it's Towns in at the 5. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Russell with the ball, picked up by James. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
And he commits the... It's Minnesota with the W. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better energy.
Yeah, so true. They put on a show here at home, and I really think they had that extra swagger and confidence, too.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.